and and Kelly Ben Simone was at the same benefit. Kelly Ben Simone's teaching us. She just did on her Instagram. Kelly's a real she's doing well in that real estate, that Ben Simone. Who knew? Selling real houses, unlike that Singa Stinga. Is the Singa Stinga still trying to do real estate?
Uh, I
I don't think so.
She did do a really funny video that she seemed wasted down in Florida where she was like, I want to tell you that I only fly Delta because they found my Chanel bag.
I saw.
And then she like hands to the guy. I mean, she left her, $15,000 Chanel handbag with her wallet, her credit cards, everything on the plane, and they like hand delivered it to this mansion. I love Ramona's lack of awareness.
Yeah, I watched it and I was like, well, on one hand, if anything, and mind you, when something is expensive and it's in my purview, I really do have that, like, let me take care of this. So a part of me is like, God, if I left one of my bags on the plane, I'd be freaking out too. And then my second thoughts were, I actually could understand why everyone hates me and thinks I'm obnoxious at times, because of course I made it about myself. And then third, I was like, I get why you were freaking out because I would be freaking out if I left a bag, but same thing. Ramona, read the room. I mean, the economy is not fixed yet. You're in this house, right? The Chanel is coming to you. I don't even know why Delta is bringing this to you, what you probably said, and just shut the fuck up. So I had all the emotions that you had as well. And then, right. And then you can't help but laugh at the singer stinger because she's just is authentically clueless about life.
Oh my God,
Mhm.
she's gold. She's just, foolish and just gold, TV gold.
You'd rather watch the Stinga and your favorite Countess and Dorinda than these new gals, huh?
No, not really. I think you, I just think that franchise is done. I could go, to me, I don't even think about or miss New York. But again, I live in LA. So I think when you live East Coast, New York City is the epicenter of so much, right? Of theater, of comedy, of finance. Like, if you're East Coast, you're like, well, yeah, of course there needs to be a show here. And of course, you walk the streets of New York, people are complete characters. New Yorkers have this way about them, like Miss Yontef. And so this go fuck yourself, I mean, they have this thing, right? So, I think it's missed if you're East Coast. I would never miss, I didn't miss the franchise. I didn't need it back. Girls Trip, I think, was awesome and onto it for a while, but of course, we have major lawsuits that we're still trying to resolve. So that's on pause. I wouldn't miss it. I actually find, no, I would actually think like discovering a Salt Lake would be better. Like to me, like that is so good. By the way, did you see how dirty production? I think production hates Salt Lake City women. Did you see how bad the lighting was? The clips that they are putting out of the reunion, and the women look so old and their skin looks like crater face. It's so bad. I know we don't usually talk about
Where the
people's
hell?
looks.
Where? Well, no, I did not see this. I got to go find
We don't
this.
usually talk about looks, but even Andy looks so haggard. It's so bad. And people are trolling like, why did the Bravo team hate everyone so much? It's
Really, my best
bad.
dressed for that reunion personally is Angie K.
Oh, really?
That's my best dressed. Yeah. And Bronwyn would be second. And I think that's where I would leave it. By default, Meredith would be third, but I think Meredith's look ages her. I do. And everyone else I thought looked the dresses themselves, I would say TAF, tacky as fuck. That's my analysis of the
Oh,
look.
I see Angie K in the beautiful purple.
Purple, yeah. I thought it was
No,
pink,
oh
but
no,
yeah.
maybe.
It's okay. We could have a difference of color. Well, Sarah, maybe you should pitch
Oh,
Real
it's
Housewives
so
of
bad. The
Maine.
lighting is so harsh. The Real Housewives of Maine. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
that
All right,
is
I
where
gotta.
you're from, even though
Okay,
you forget your East Coast.
I know I do. Okay, Oh, here it is. Here it is. Like I don't know that you can really see the depth of it.
No, those they look pretty good to me.
You
No?
gotta watch it on TikTok. It's so bad.
Huh. All right, let me watch it on TikTok. We still have TikTok, so there's that for the
Oh,
moment.
horrendous. Wait. Let me see what they did to Lisa. Poor Lisa Barlow.
Okay, because then I was gonna say
All right,
I
let's move
kind
on.
of no, I mean I hear you. Um, should we talk about James Kennedy?
Can you believe? Can you believe
Which
all
part?
charges dropped?
Like, what do we think about this?
Well, what do I think about it? I think
Yeah. What do you think about it?
basically, right? Allie, I think Allie wouldn't testify, right? Allie wouldn't because doesn't this happen a lot in domestic violence cases? If the victim won't go all the way, what do the police have, right? Don't they have they've got to have somebody that says, you know what, he threw me to the ground in a drunken rage after Kathy Hilton's Christmas party. I mean, doesn't this indicate to you that our girl Alley Cat was not interested in pursuing a case?
And is our girl Alley Cat doing this because I mean, because she broke up with him. You know, she did this statement. Thank you all for your support and kindness. I am happy that prosecutors decided not to file against James as I never desired criminal charges. I mean, it is out of your hands and for a minute when you complain. We had an argument outside of his home related to him drinking again. However, I was not physically hurt. I was shocked by the headlines and disheartened by how the event was portrayed.
Oh,
We are
okay.
no longer, I'm just saying this is her statement. I'm not saying I believe it. We are no longer together, but I'll always support James and wish him the best with his sobriety and healing. Thank you for understanding. So they've broken up, but she says he never touched her, basically. Do we
And you don't believe
believe? I I mean, where did this police statement come from that a man picked someone up and threw them to the ground? I mean, did they make that up? I mean, as far as I know, the police don't just make things up.
Yeah, for the most part, they don't. And for them, it's like, what interest does the police? What do they care?
Right. Like, I don't think they just were driving. Now, Burbank is a little slower. I'm about 20 minutes from Burbank here, where I live in
Life,
LA. And
flow of life.
I don't think Burbank police just say, hey, we're going to make something up today. I mean, the Sag Harbor police, it's even slower there. They didn't just make up that my good friend JT was driving on down after that martini at American Hotel, girl. I mean,
That's
I can
good.
barely walk out the door, honey. So I don't know. Do you
Well,
believe? What do you believe?
I believe that I don't know what I believe, but I know this to be fact.
Hmm.
Hold on. Let me clear my throat here.
Sarah is clearing her
Um,
throat, everyone. She needs a minute, please. Let's
thank you.
be let's be supportive of her.
I'm
She's going
back.
through a lot today.
If he has our good friend, Juliette Lewis, who of course
Hmm.
is the PR rep for Rachel Levis, and of course Rachel's out of the entertainment business anyway, but obviously Juliette used to rep her. Juliette's big thing about James is like this isn't new. James has had